Signature Tips, the company that does that.
Okay.
What
I'll
is
check.
going on, beautiful people who come to see our sexy faces every single fucking week?
What's up? What's up, people?
You know what? I'm gonna take a page out of Devin's book for his show. Let's just dive right into the buffets. I know Devin's busy, but I'm gonna have to start with Mr. Nicholas Hanley. What you vaping on, sir?
Alrighty, I got the 38 special by BMM with the Wicked Alpha in there. Vaping that on some Deep Cuts Guava Jelly by Mr.
Ooh.
Grim Green. I got a billet box coated out by the Coke King. I got the VWM with some Stevie Marquez Duck Boss.
Ooh.
And then I got the Delro D650 with the Control Macro RBA in there with strawberry cream. Take it away, Mr. Brian Ferguson.
Alrighty. Today I've got my Crown X by UL still loaded up. My third week with a coil, and I've got in there some lychee nectarine that I did on a DIY. Got my Rebel Vape Squonker, which is something I want to try to bring back squonking to the public. So get everybody involved with this drive. And I got a Goon 25 on top there, and I've got my own strawberry cupcake DIY into that one. This one is pretty good. Something that most people don't see anymore. Wismic Luxottic BF box. Got the Tabino RBA up top, or RDA up top. It's a MOSFET type of box, and in there I've got my blackberry white chocolate tart DIY.
Now,
Wasn't
Brian,
that
I
the
know you.
Gnome RDA?
It's called the Tabino
Or
RBA.
Tabino, that's
Yeah.
right.
Now,
That's a
Brian,
little
I know you.
20 millimeter single coil job.
Now, Brian, I know you said before the show that was like a coffee color, but to me, brother, that looks more like an Ultim color.
Well, the panel is Ultim, okay?
Yeah.
And if you look at the mod, you can see it's like a coffee color that they
Oh yeah, now I see it.
did
Because
with
the way it was shown before,
oh,
it was just on the panel, and I thought the whole mod was
yeah.
like.
And they got that little section up top here that's got the MOSFET in it. It was my proprietary one. The reason why I got rid of the silver one I had is the squeezy bottle is only available on this model. The other ones had those real hard plastic bottles.
Yeah, I remember that. I
And my
remember
fingers were
that.
so fat that I was popping the panel off all the time.
Oof.
And I'm working on getting my Vicious Hand Spade working for later on tonight, as well as my Wismec Luxottic Surface, which I covered. This was the basketball model. I didn't like the design on it, so I put a sticker over top. Decal, made everything black. And it's got a nice little contrast with the red bottle. That's squeezy. And I got a Watofo RDA up top, but I got to get the top off. It's kind of frozen. It's been there for a couple of while, at least 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Nice.
Take it away, Devin.
Thank you. Today I am just vaping on the Boxer BF Squonk 75 DNA 75 C, I believe, with the Blaze Dual RDA. In that is some of my Tiger's blood that I just mixed up, DIY, and that's it. Just keeping it short and simple for now.
So I guess it's left to me, the illustrious potentate of this show. I'm
Yes.
making this nice little setup from Mr. Nicholas Handy that has Stevie
Ooh, that is
Marquez, banana and orange with French vanilla in that. All I taste is the fucking vanilla on that. Then I just got my billet box set up with the Sturdy One. That has, I believe, the Strawberry Pop Rocks by Mr. Brett Whitney, and tastes
Ooh.
just like a strawberry motherfucking gusher.
That sounds good, actually.
And the ironic thing about that juice, I had told Brett, I said, dude, The shit don't even taste like a strawberry bubblegum. It tastes like a freaking Because my father was like, you remember those Hubba Bubbas that like squirt
Oh
the juice
yeah,
out and
yeah,
everything?
yeah,
That's what my
yeah.
father says it smells like. But just taste and smell wise for me, it tastes like the strawberry gushers.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
I think my dog's going crazy today. He trashed the couch. He's got the pillows on the floor, and he's just like digging them up and trying to make a bed out of them.
Hey, listen,
Weird
it's
dog.
it's not like Nick's cat Chewy where the cat's going into the cupboard doors trying to open them up. And trust me, I love Nick's cat to death, but it's
Yeah.
funny when he's sitting there yelling at him to keep the door closed.
Yeah, we kind of got this game with my like curio cabinet where he'll go in there and he'll open that door up. It's just something about that door being shut he don't like. So I'll literally be sitting there on the couch and then the curio cabinet's just like right here. So he'll open it and then I'll shut it and then he'll try to open it again and then I'll shut it again. That's a game.
Ugh, shit.
Dylan, I got a question for you. How many cameras can you actually fit on Rumble Studio at once?
I can have up to 9 people join in.
Craig D is now in chat, so see if he can join with us.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Craig,
Let's get Craig D in.
if you want to come on, I am posting a link right now. Get your ass in this stream right now, you son of a bitch.
What's going on, Craig? How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well, man. Who else we got in here?
Apparently, Cheryl's in here.
Hey,
From
what's
what
up,
Craig
Cheryl?
says.
You
Yeah,
got B Man in here. I don't B Man.
That's
Oh,
me.
no, yeah, that's Brian.
Yeah.
Oh.
He still has the chat on Rumble Studios set to private.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hello, Cheryl.
I'm
I was going
drinking.
to change my YouTube name to B Man, but I think somebody else took it already.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the heck, you know.
I'm in Mexico this afternoon. Thank you. Drinking some Corona. So thank you.
No, I heard you were in the Gulf of America.
Yeah. Gulf of America.
So
That's
what all did you get, Mr. Devin? What flavors did you get?
Oh, I'm glad that you asked, Nick. Let's see. I think I have one of my flavors over here. There we go. All right. So the first liquid I mixed up was some of this Irish coffee from Flavor Jungle.
Oh, that sounds
Pretty
good.
Really
Ooh.
good.
Now that sounds like an alcoholic drink.
And then I mixed a second bottle that I just got done mixing up is some Tiger's Blood, which is one of my favorites, which is like mixed with strawberry, coconut, and all that in it. Another flavor that I got is this straw nana. So I haven't tried that yet. So, which is, I guess, a mix between strawberry and banana. I got some of this pineapple passion.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Not a fan of pineapple vapes though.
And
pineapple's good.
I got some of the strawberry bubble gum, so that ought to be pretty good.
Hence
And
reference to the strawberry bubblegum comment from before.
And then some peaches and cream. So I'll be.
Oh, that peaches and cream sounds really delicious.
Devin,
Yeah,
that's
so-
another flavor I gotta try from you.
Okie dokie. So Nick, I'll be sending you some samples in the mail.
Oh.
So stay tuned for all that. So you can try. So
All
let
right.
me know what you
I'll
think.
try them out. Yeah.
I never
yeah.
thought about it, Devin. I've got a bunch of peach flavorings that I could use with like sweet cream to make peaches and cream.
Oh, there you
I
go.
might try that. That sounds pretty good, actually.
Hell yeah.
Something
you go.
different, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I had a brand new coil on my Apex. All right.
Yeah, I think my package comes in from Mr. Brett Whitney soon, so I'll be able to try out that Steam Crave Mason. See how that is.
My
I was
package.
wondering about that. That looked like a pretty decent setup.
Yeah. Yep.
I know I have a package from Mr. Nightclover coming in this coming Monday.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Oh, well, there you
And
go.
what's in the package
Oh, that's
is a
enough.
Wasp Nano. Nick, I know
Cody,
you
that's
remember
enough.
this one because I know you probably had one on one of your mechs. A recurve.
Hey,
I don't have a recurve.
I thought you did.
I got
And
reverb
I'm getting my first high-end atomizer and aromomizer.
and a
Oh,
aromomizer.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Cheryl says she's reheating the chicken soup she made last night. Ooh, that sounds good.
Mr. BVG, good afternoon. How are you doing, good sir?
which
Hey,
model of the aromomizer are you getting, Dylan?
I don't know. I would have to see once I get my hands on it. But I do know it. When I was talking to Night Clover about it, he said it was mouth to lung one.
Oh, okay.
But I'm also getting his Snakeskin Aegis Legend. I think he said I'm getting a some type of smock product and a whole shit ton of battery wraps, which is more than what Nick and Brett sent me.
Ah,
I'm getting like 98 coils, a bunch of batteries, a 2-bay battery charger.
there you go.
So like Nick
Well,
would say, I'm fucking bougie.
I've got my Vicious Ant Spade working now. It's ready to go.
Nice.
I got
Awesome.
a tricore fuse Clapton and stainless steel in it. It gives a pretty good flavor.
They make a nice mod, man. I mean, I got
Yeah.
a few Vicious Ant products, and they really do. They make a real nice mod.
Tech,
Very
I know.
professional.
Besides Vicious Ant, Tech Division is another one that makes it some
Oh,
amazing
yeah.
mods too.
Well, with
Especially
this one and my polished Altum Duke 2, I was just under the $1,000 mark to get free shipping. So I ended up having to spend 50 on this one to ship it and 50 on the other one, which didn't make a whole lot of sense, but I just did it, you know.
Right.
So now, what the hell?
Yeah, they're pretty nice people to deal with too. I
Yeah.
dealt with this lady
Oh, yeah.
that works there, and
Well, they're what was that guy, Duarte or something, the one they just arrested and for drugs or something? Shipped him over on an ICC warrant. See, when he was in power is when I bought this, so they had to go around about the other way for me to pay for it. So I had to send Liz down there PayPal payment.
that's who I dealt with, Liz.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you go through friends and family thing, and then they send it over. But it was just one of those times where the old idiot didn't like anybody vaping or making stuff, and he was throwing people in jail left and right.
Yeah, that's exactly who I dealt with was Liz. Yep. Real nice.
no, but there are some high-end companies that make pretty good high-end devices. You know, Nick, you and I have had multiple conversations about that and everything.
Yep.
But even again, there are some companies that make the stuff out of like aluminum, and then there's some that make it out that like the 3D printed one, Nick, like what the JO is made out of.
Right.
I can't pronounce it for shit.
PA12.
And then especially like and I don't want to just hate on Ginger because Ginger's a cool person. Especially like his boxers and stuff like that. With them being a whole 3D printed mod. Same thing with the Rebel mods too.
Well, the thing about with 3D print, the way I look at 3D print, it's the quality and durability as well as design that sells me on it. Like Boxer, I like Boxer mods, but like I just wish he would expose on the Boro mods, he would expose the RBA to where you're able to see it. Because I mean you spend a shitload of money on it.
Yep.
I want to see that damn RBA,
Yeah, and that door covers it,
Right.
I think
there's
there's
the side load, you can't see it.
Right.
You can't see the front of the RBA, but you can sure as shit see the side of it. And I know a lot of people like Nick. You're one of them that love to see the fucking RBA for the life of me, or for the life of you. Like the Heartbeat. I can see the RBA. I love it. But at the same time, sometimes I'm afraid. If something happens to the tank, fuck.
Well, it's like if I use a boxer, all right, and you do the side load,
Right.
that caster tank is the best tank out on the market for a side load fill because there's no rubber plug. You just slide the glass down and fill it, slide it back up. But on the boxer, you can't see it when you got that tank in there.
Oh
You
yeah.
can't see it at all. You can't see the RBA. You
Yeah,
know,
it
where
just hides it.
I like seeing it from the front, you know. But like with boxer, the thing I like about boxer is the durability.
Yep.
I've dropped I don't know how many boxer mods, dude, just pick them right back up and they work.
Right.
You know, so durability, boxers got everybody beat in the 3D print, you know, with that type of print. Rebel's probably
Yep.
the same way because the Rebel and the
Yeah, this is
boxer
very
look like
sturdy.
the same material.
Yeah, it's very sturdy PA12 nylon. I've dropped
Yeah.
this a couple times, no problem with it. What's
Yeah,
nice
I know.
about- the Boxer does it too. And Rebel, I can order different doors in different button colors and put them in myself, so it's no big deal. But when I ordered this one, I ordered it specifically,
Excuse me.
and they liked it so much they put a couple of photos on their Instagram site. So I figured I got lucky on that one.
Yeah, I know. Ginger's also put a couple of videos on his YouTube channel where he's just
Yeah.
tucking them on and everything.
The thing I like about BMM
Oh yeah, yeah,
Is
yeah.
that-
Oh yeah, for sure.
that here is a 21-700, 18-650, but it's pretty well the same size as that's actually a little bit smaller than a billet box, and it's lightweight, and you got the 21-700 battery. I can put a battery in
Okay.
that, go out and about, and do whatever I need to do, and I don't have to worry about carrying another battery because that battery will get me through the day. That's one thing about BMM I like, and then the other thing
Oh, yeah.
about the BMM products is you can find all the customized accessories and stuff for it, and that's just another sales
Mhm.
point. But I mean, you know, there's a lot of good modders out there that make good stuff. You know,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I like Vicious Ant because of the quality of their machining. Like they make it out of acrylic or stab wood, and then their machining is top notch, and then
Oh yeah.
all their steel accents on the mod has a really nice finish to them. You
Yeah.
know?
Mm-hmm.
Is Cheryl still around? Yeah,
She said she was making chicken soup or reheating chicken soup.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, you're right on that, Nick, because there are so many modders out there that do such a great job.
Oh yeah.
And those are the guys that need supported the most because they're running usually maybe one or two a month that they're making
Yep.
if they're doing it by hand.
Mhm.
And some of those guys like BMM, he's a one-man show.
Yep, he's one man, makes nice buttons, nice tips. He does it's still a dye job, but he seals it now because I guess he was having problems with the dye actually bleeding into people's skin, so he got
Yeah.
away from that. And he seals it, and he says it's actually better on the mod anyways because of the juice.
Right. Right.
It's not getting into things that it shouldn't be getting into. So,
Howdy, Neil.
yeah, Charles is a good dude. You know,
Yeah.
I got nothing but nice things to say about Charles, and I see why the hype is what it is with BMM. I mean, it is a quality mod. You get it and you look at it aesthetically. I mean, it's well done, well put together.
Yeah, you get your money's worth out of that.
You get what you pay for on that.
That's it. In this world, anything is true of all things. You get what you pay for. If you buy cheap, you're going to get cheap.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with going cheap because sometimes that's all you can afford. As long as you're vaping, that's the biggest thing.
Well, that and depends on what application you're in. Like if I'm
Yep.
working at work on an overhead crane, I'm not taking no $400 mod up on top of a crane. I'll take a pod system. If it
Right,
falls out
right,
of the
right.
sky, I'm not crying at the end of the day.
You see, Nick, if I was in the same boat as you, I'd rather take a disposable over any other mod or things like that.
I was taking this for a while. Where is
Yeah.
it?
Ooh, Mr. Intense, how are you doing?
There's a little caliber G10.
Yeah,
Yep.
those are nice.
Yep.
It's like I have a Freemax Galax Nano 2 that's in my bedroom. Same shape as the Cocos and stuff like that. That thing is fantastic. I think I paid $12 for it. I
Yeah.
got the crank to fill. I got a ton of coils for them, and I got the regular Galax Nano Pod, the Pro one. But I got so damn many pods. I try to keep the ones I'm going to regularly use in a rotation. Yeah, I don't want to go digging through my boxes, pulling out old pods. It's like,
Yeah,
I
if
got
I'm
a
going,
ton of
if
coils
I'm going
and-
any place or doing like a job like Nick or
Right.
something like that, I'd rather just take the jewel and that's just it.
That's it. And like you said, Nick, you're up on a crane or something. You're going to have a pod with you, and you're going to have one in your vehicle for a spare. You drop that baby, you got another one.
That and your hands are all greasy and nasty and whatever else. I
Yep.
could care less what happens to that pod system. I'll just go buy another one. The disposables, the thing I just don't like about the disposable is you can't put your own e-liquid in there. So you got to vape whatever they put in there, and I'm just not a fan of it.
Yeah,
That's
that's the only
if you could-
downfall of the disposables.
I would buy a disposable if
I
they would
think-
allow you to use your own juice.
I think Tofo's got one now, Nick, that you could do that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because
you
like
might-
something.
Yeah. You might have some good luck there because I know Wotofo was advertising one where it's like modular, where you just pull off the thing, you fill it up with your own juice, and then you slap it back on the battery. Something to look into.
Yeah, it's just, like I said, like if you're out and about, say you're out, one night you're at a concert event, outdoor bar.
Yeah.
You leave your shit on the table, somebody walks off with it. You're not worried about it, You spent money on it, but you're talking $30. A pack of cigarettes cost you what, $10 nowadays?
I think so. Yeah.
It's basically like losing a pack of cigarettes,
Yeah.
Hopefully you got most of your use out of it before you just leave it behind and somebody walks off with it.
Well,
But-
that would be like me taking a Vicious Ant Spade that I got here to a bar, having a few drinks, go to the bathroom, leave it there, and then it's gone,
Right.
No, it's
If
the
you
same
leave
thing with the
a spot, no
Vaporesso.
big deal.
It's the same thing with that Vaporesso Eco Nano. It looks like a disposable. It feels like a disposable,
Right.
but it's a whole pod system.
Yep.
It holds like 13,000 puffs.
Right.
Something like that. I know Mark and Suck My Mod did a review on it. I think Grim Green also did the review on that too.
Mhm.
Well, I know the other day in chat and Mr. Mark Fagan's channel, Craig D was looking real hard at that iPhone vape.
Oh.
Yeah, good. Fucking
I looked
Lord.
at that thing and I said- I thought to myself, who in the world would come up with something like that,
Hey, listen, Nick. I know you're not talking about Craig because you got rock hard for a fucking guitar vape.
Craig don't have the guitar vape, does he?
No, Vaping Big does.
Right, Vaping Big does. Vaping Big got all the cool shit. I'm gonna have to go over there in the UK and drop in on them. I'm sorry, the Netherlands.
My father was taking that same trip with you.
I did
I do
notice
want to
one
try
thing.
out that Pure Max Q though. I
Yeah.
do want to try out that Pure Max Q.
I noticed a lot of the good stuff is actually in the UK in that area.
Yep.
We don't have access to some of the really, really good stuff.
Now, I'll
Unless
tell
we-
you. Oh, good.
Unless we order it from like the UK sites and shit like that, then that's really it.
Yeah.
He says, "I want that iPhone vape for Android." Oh, they got it's called the King's Custard, and dude, they got a OG coffee, dude. That's just delicious, dude. Delicious. The King's Custard, I think is what it's called. Yep.
Hey, Nick, I'm going to send this link here. That's got a link for some square bottles, 8 milliliter bottles.
Yeah, but it's not. They're rounded off edges. I'm looking for the actual cube bottle. It looks like a. It looks like an
Street
ice.
Fire.
Looks like an ice cube. It's perfectly cubed. The other ones are rounded off edges. Well, he might have a couple, but he don't have a clear. I think. It's
I would hit up Kaz or Dimitri to see if they actually have that.
Yeah, I'll definitely look around. I'll see what I can find.
Street Fire Vaporium. Yeah, I love that site, man. I ordered. That's where I ordered my first fucking. What's the name of that liquid line called? What's the name of that liquid line?
I don't know, but I just like how fast their fucking shipping is from what Nick was telling me.
Yeah. I ordered Zoot Deck from there, and then I ordered some PKG New York, which was a strawberry apple candy, which was delicious. So, like, I placed an order from there, and like an hour later, they already had it shipped out. I was like, holy shit. So,
Yep. Yep.
Fucking Neil. He said it. I saw Brian's comment with that. He said using that phone disposable, you'll also be getting earwax days too. Nick, Neil wants to know if those are 6 ml bottles.
I'm not sure. Either 6 or 8. 6 or 8. I'd have to look. I think they're 6 or 8. They're made by X-Star, but X-Star discontinued this bottle. They got the bottle down here, I don't think. They got a bottle where it's a silicone bottle, but it's got the metal. I believe it's the metal tops to them.
Like how the top side was.
Yeah. Nope.
hey, Neil, I mixed up my second bottle of juice earlier. So, just to let you know, I know you were wondering. So, just let
Sooner
you
or
know.
later,
Here's one you would like, Nick. Check that one out.
Okay.
Devin,
Stab
sooner or
wood.
later you're gonna. I'm sorry, Brian.
That's got a stab wood, nice pinkish purple stab wood to it. That's real nice. That's pretty.
You know, Devin, sooner or later you're gonna be like Brett, having all these goddamn flavors and bottles in your fucking shit.
Yeah. Oh, I got some news today about that PMTA down here. All the disposables are going off the shelves down here. So,
Nice.
but the flavored e-liquid, the flavored bottle e-liquid are staying. It's just that the flavored disposables are being taken off the shelves.
Now, are
what's
they
next? They're
banning
gonna have-
them all the way? Is that what the thing is? They're going to ban them?
Yeah, down here.
So I guess the gas station vapes aren't going to exist anymore then.
Well, that would bring business back to the vape shops because now that everybody can get them at a goddamn gas station, they don't need a vape shop anymore.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know?
No,
Right,
I'm not.
Go ahead, Devin.
I'm not sure when it's supposed to take effect, so I'll keep it up to date. So I'll keep you guys
Yeah,
up.
but at the same time, if they're banning all the disposables, like the flavored disposables in Arkansas, it's bound to happen in every other state. Then it's gonna bring back all the vape shops and shit like that, because now they're starting to see vaping is fucking helping people. But Nick, like what you and I were talking about, the hobby side of vaping isn't gonna fucking last that long. Give or take like 5 years at most.
Well,
It's just people ain't rebuilding anymore, man. And if it's an inconvenience to where a person's got to jump through hoops, some
Yep.
people will, some people won't.
Yep. Also, Devin, Neil wants to know what flavors did you mix up?
Neil, I mixed me up some Irish coffee, so I mixed that up, and then I mixed up some tiger's blood at about 8%. So, which turns out pretty good. I'm vaping on the tiger's blood right now. I'm letting the Irish coffee steep for a few days, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
come back.
Devin, I would probably let that one go for at least 5 days.
Okay.
Because I noticed on the coffee flavor ones, when I've done them, if you don't do it like minimum 5 days, they get kind of funky tasting at first.
Right. Okay.
Then you go, oh man, did I waste my juice here? You know?
Right. Yeah, I appreciate the advice. Yeah, I appreciate
Yeah.
How much
Because
did
I had
that?
one that I did that when I was mentioning earlier, the mocha raspberry coffee one, it tasted like garbage after 2 days. And I said, I think I wasted it. I said, I'll just put it on a shelf and wait a week, Week went by and I loaded up. I said, damn, this is pretty good.
Right.
So it just had to, gel the colors together. They had to meld together.
Right.
Now, Devin, when you're doing mixing, don't go getting drunk and then mixing on top of it.
No. Yes, Neil, I'm doing one shots. Hippie told me to start out with one shots first, and then once I get better at the mixing process, then I'll start mixing up recipes and things like that. So That's what I'm doing as a beginner. I am a beginner. I'm not a pro mixer, anything like that. I'm just a beginner. So, which brings me to my next point, which we'll talk about on my show later on tonight, but I wanted to mention it on Dylan's show. We will be going live on my Patreon pretty soon, doing some juice mixing, so which would be fun. So if you guys
hopefully, if I talk to Stevie and everything, I could try to get Stevie on for Devin's live mixing thing on Patreon as well. Right now, there's some personal stuff that Stevie is going through and everything that I do not wish to disclose on my live or Devin's live later.
Yep.
In total, overall, even if I'm in Zoom with anybody that does come in, there's only a select few people like Nicholas, and sorry for calling you by your full government, and Devin and some other people who are close friends with that do know with what's going on with Stevie Marquez.
Yeah, I'll check that out, Neil. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. A Brazilian coffee. Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Huge shout out to Stevie Marquez, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey, Devin, that's the link there. The stuff that I buy, it's already pre-mixed, and you can get it in whatever you want. If you want 70-30, you got to tell them. You want 60-40, tell them. You can buy it in 50-50. They got a ton of stuff. And it's nice because the nicotine in there is not peppery.
Right.
It's really one of the premium ones. But that's what I've been using. And it's dirt cheap. I get a liter bottle for like $21,
Cheryl says you need a blender to make sure it is mixed real good.
Yeah, Cheryl, I seen that picture you posted yesterday of that coffee thing you made in your blender. I was like, wow, that's you must have used a lot of flavoring and stuff in it. But
she calls that her special coffee semen.
Oh yeah, yeah. There you go.
Greg D says it's all on the good wrist.
She said, "I'm not a man."
Mr. Intense, how you doing, man? Blender is better. I'm not a man. Well, I mean, everybody has their own ways of mixing, so whatever you like doing is up to you. So,
Man, can't drink with those Scottish people. They get drunk way too quick and easy.
Oh.
Coffee come?
Sorry about that, Craig. You know I love you.
Yeah, Brian, I got this 100 milligram PG nicotine from Central Vapors, 250 ml for like $35 or something like that.
It's not bad at all. Not bad at all.
So what?
Went down the wrong way.
What did it cost you, Devin, to start up with the one shots?
For all the one shots, I think I spent like in total for all the one shots, I spent like $90 on the flavorings. So.
And like, how much volume did you get?
Oh man.
Like with everything that you got, Devin, how much juice does $90 make you?
Wow, good question. Since I'm a newbie, I probably couldn't answer that. So you'd have to. Hippie or Brett would know the answer to that. But since I'm a newbie, I have no idea how much. I'm sure I can make quite a bit, but I just don't know off the top of my head. I can make quite a bit. It's whatever you want. I'll tell you what, Nick. I'll mix you up some of this peaches and cream. I haven't tried it yet, so and let you try some of that. But all these flavors I got to test out before I send them out to you guys to make sure I get the recipe right. But yeah, you guys will be expecting some cool stuff.
DJ Bandana Black, what's going on?
You got to figure if you have 1,000 milliliters, which is 1 liter, you divide that by 120 bottles, you get like 8.3 out of the. So if you had 120 ml bottles, you get 8.3.
Okay.
So if you're down to 100, then you're going to get more.
Right.
So it's so cheap compared to buying stuff, though.
Yeah, no, that's why I like it, man. I'm saving a lot more money mixing it up myself. So.
Oh, yeah.
Here's somebody new that I haven't seen before, DJ Bandana Black.
I've seen him in a couple of my live streams.
Hey, what's going on, Bandana? How you doing, man?
He's been in a couple of my live streams before, and everything when I went live just by myself.
There you go.
You got a total of 12 people watching on YouTube and 1 person watching on Rumble. So
13 in total.
13 in total. Oh yeah, Dylan, that reminds me. Are you're still monetized on Rumble, ain't you? So you'd probably be making some pretty good money off of,
Off live streams and everything, but I haven't. Last time I had money coming in was, I think, November or December.
Yeah.
Which was the last time I had something coming in, but from January to now, I checked nothing.
Right. Well, like I said, you just got to keep uploading and everything like that. And the more you upload, the more followers you'll get.
Yeah, the more ad revenue, more views, more likes, everything.
Yep.
I've seen something that Mark Fagan was apparently looking at for streaming. It's called Meld Studio.
Yeah, he was talking about that, I think, yesterday or the other day.
I downloaded it and installed it. I got to play with it, but it looks pretty good.
Huh.
And they have add-ons that you can do for Rumble, Twitch, YouTube. YouTube, the support's built right in. So I'm thinking that that's probably the one he was playing with.
Yeah, there's another platform called Kick. That's a pretty good platform to stream on. So.
Now on Kick, isn't that just strictly for the UK?
I would presume so.
I don't think so. No. Basically on Kick, I know it's for a lot of gamers and shit like that. So a lot of gamers.
Right.
But for like, there's other channels and stuff like that on Kick. So I mean,
Yep.
I started playing around with that OBS Studio, but it looks so damn complicated.
It is, man. At first, but
yeah,
That's why I don't use OBS.
BVG says I don't like Rumble.
Yeah, I use the only thing I use is Rumble Studios. Yes, it'll stream to Rumble, but at the same time, I can stream to my YouTube channel, which is where all the viewers from YouTube are coming in.
Yeah. I use Streamlabs, which is it's a lot easier. I like it a lot easier than OBS, so I switched to Streamlabs. So. Which I like.
I haven't tried that one yet.
It's a little bit simpler than OBS. Like Chuck taught me a lot of things on OBS and everything. So, and Chuck basically told me, he's like, man, you just got to watch some videos on it and you'll get started right away. So it's real simple.
That's what he told me too. And then that was before after the fact that he sent me all his files for his OBS. All I had to do was just slap it right over to mine, and then that was it. But after I had to stop using it, wasn't streaming. All it was doing was scheduling the shows, and that was it.
Huh.
There you go.
So even when I wanted to start the live streams right then and there from OBS, it wasn't starting the streams.
Well, it seems like Rumble's pretty easy to use, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all I have to do is start the room, send the link out to the people who I want to come in, and that's it.
Nick, did you ever play with any of these, the streaming platforms?
No, not really. Not really. Just
Yeah.
going into Zoom and joining Butter Squad show, and that's pretty much it on that.
Hey,
I'd like to, like I've told Dylan in the past, I'd like to get me a camera and whatnot and set it up to where I could do like some wicking tutorials and stuff like that. But I haven't bought one yet.
well, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
That's why this one here, I 3D printed the stand or the clip on for my laptop. And I can use my Pixel phone as a webcam. And I could take it out and then go down low and zoom in. So it looks promising. It just clips on the back of the screen, and you set your phone in there, and then you got a
Yeah.
different webcam.
Oh, that's a
Right.
genius idea. Wow.
I tried it earlier, but apparently Rumble Studio does not like the idea of using an Android webcam off the phone.
Oh,
Oh.
look who we got in chat, Mr. Nathan.
Hey, what's going on, mate?
How's it going, Nathan?
Ugh.
Nathan's from
Hello.
Australia, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Yep.
Now, for those in chat who are into vaping, 'cause I know I don't think my good friend Bandana Black isn't into vaping. I overheard Mr. Six Pack Kid is selling some vape gear, so if you want to go pick that up, just send him a message on Facebook and everything else. But y'all gotta pay him plus the shipping.
That typically goes without saying. I
Oh, that's
haven't
right.
seen anybody say shipping included unless they got a set price where they already know what it's going to cost them.
I'm just throwing that out there to help you get some sales
I
in,
know.
brother.
I know, brother. I know.
Neil Pitts,
Uh,
you're the stripper, not me.
Yeah, I put up a video of you at a strip club on Fakin's page up.
That's
Yeah,
how
I
you know
thi-
Neil's in love with me.
ain't this Sunday Francis, Paris?
One
vape show
second,
going on?
guys. I'll be
I
right
have
back.
no idea.
I think so. I think their vape show's this Sunday.
'Cause I know tonight's Devin show. Tomorrow is normally Big show, whatever time he goes live.
Yeah, but he won't be live because I think Paris is Sunday for the vape show for the vape expo.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Nick, are you coming on the show tonight?
Well, it just depends. It depends when we get done with this stream and what time you're doing yours.
Well,
He's
mine's
starting
always.
he's starting his stream 7 o'clock your time.
Okay. Yeah, as long as I got time in between to where I can get a little bit of running done.
All right, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, give or take, the stream will probably be like an hour, 2 hours long, and then that way I'll give you time. Go do what you got to do and everything.
Yeah. Cindy, Australia, the Outback.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when Nathan goes out his back door, he sees all the lions and tigers and everything just roaming around. So,
Devin, you're gonna get mixed up. He has alpacas on his lawn.
well, there you go, alpacas. He's got them big ass ostriches that just chase him and shit like that. So,
He's not like Mike Tyson where he has a tiger in his fucking bathroom.
yeah, there you go. Neil Pitt says over this weekend. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
what he's-
it was for that thing Nick was talking about.
Wait,
Cheryl,
so
Cheryl,
So-
I'm not sure. Oh, good.
I'm sorry. So what's this show that everybody's talking about? What's going on there?
It's the expo, and I'm not sure if he's gonna be streaming that live or if he's taking video and then making a video edit. Cheryl, I think he said, if I remember right, I think he said he was gonna do a video edit, but then I think he was gonna go live on his phone. I'm not 100% sure on that. I think it's Sunday though. I think it's this Sunday.
So I know if that's happening, I know damn well Bogan, Grim Green, and whoever else is gonna be there. Except for Mark. Mark's gonna be home just bullshitting. but the
Yeah.
main top guys are like Grim Green and everybody are gonna be there. Devin, it's our sponsor, Ron Jeremy.
Hey, what's up, Dad? How you
Oh,
doing?
yeah. Neil.
About damn
Neil.
time he rolled out of bed.
About damn
Jesus
fucking time.
criminy.
Yeah, Devin, if you want me to come on tonight, I'll do that.
Oh, absolutely, Brian. I love having you on, man. So it's a lot
Hell
of fun.
yeah.
So, excuse me, I got to take a bathroom break.
I'm still curious. Nick, did you get the chance to pull that Prisma mod up that I sent you the link to?
No, I haven't yet
I
because
told
if I
Bob.
do, it's just gonna shift my whole thing on my laptop.
Oh, okay.
So you're better off sending
That is a
to
nice.
me.
I'm not gonna lie, Nick. That is a nice mod.
Yeah. I might order that next month. I just like the color of it, you know?
Nick, I'll copy and paste it to yourself.
Yeah, do that. Because I don't want to mess up something with the computer, so I don't click on
Right.
when I'm live.
Yeah, I'm lucky I can do that because I know you guys can still see me and everything.
See, I'm computer illiterate, Brian. Me,
Yeah.
I don't hang out much on the computer, so I know how to use it to look
Right.
shit up, but I don't know all the ins and outs. I'd be a liar to tell you if I did.
You see, that's what I call Mr. Old. He's not computer savvy. Nick,
Oh
that's a
yeah,
real
check that out.
That's sexy mod. I know my father's gonna have me send them the link. So, Dad, look at your phone because I am about to text you the link to what Brian had posted earlier to us.
I think it just looks sweet, and it's a limited edition too.
Oh, I almost forgot. They also sent me some ultimate sweetener for Flavor
Ooh.
Jungle.
Oh, yeah.
BVG says he's going to the UK Expo. Yeah, that's
That
a
looks-
sexy mod right there.
Yeah, that looks nice.
I
They got-
like it in that red color.
Yep.
It
Yeah.
looks similar to the panels I know Nick recently got.
Well, the only bad part is the pricing on it. $300.
it's a little bit of money.
You get what you pay for, though.
Oh,
Now
look
they
who it is.
also make El Cigart makes this one a Boro mod.
Ooh, Nick,
That
that
look-
looks similar to what you have, the cherry pond, I think.
Yeah, it's a little different though. It's a little
Yeah.
different.
Look who we got here. We got Mr. Night Clover.
Nick,
Hey.
that's not that one's not too bad. It's only €300.
A little spendy.
That's a lot.
No.
Cheryl
It's
says,
really
I'm,
not.
You got about $40 for shipping on top of that.
Cheryl says, I'm 55 with a computer tech in my house. My kids always go to me when they have a problem.
Well, that's perfectly fine, Cheryl. But the most thing I need to really understand about a computer is how it works on a vehicle and a motorcycle, and that's about it. I don't need to know. Don't need to know all the other ins and outs.
You see, my family's the opposite way. My father knows all the shit, but when it comes to Apple computers, he don't know fucking shit. Always asking me. Same thing with my godmother. It's like, how do I do this?
Right.
Well, you got to think about it this way. Computers were initially developed to aid the people in doing everyday things, and they did their job. Now, techno guys like me who dive deep into programming and stuff like that, we can tear the units apart, rebuild them, and then write the code for the units too.
Right.
So
Yeah.
not everybody's going to want to do that, and a lot of people just shy away from that.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, the thing about the computer shit that I have is it's literally worse than vaping is as far as a rabbit hole goes. I mean, there's just so much shit out there, and then you got to worry about it being compatible with this and whether or not that's going to be up to date or not. And then you get these assholes where, well, I'm going to send you a virus and crash your shit. So they got all this money wrapped up into all this shit that can just be gone overnight. You know, I mean,
yeah.
That's where I have the issue with it. Yeah, if people would learn how to stay out of other people's business and not mess with their shit,
right,
I'd be all for it. But I mean, and then now, you know, with these things, they pretty much can damn near do what a computer does. And the funny thing about it is they keep coming out with a new model every year, but there's nothing different about it. I mean, okay, it's got 1 extra megapixel on the camera versus last year's model.
Yeah,
exactly.
So that's going to justify me spending $1,500 to $1,800 for a new phone. I don't think so.
Yep.
I mean,
it's like I told my friend the other day. I often wondered why they make all of the new phones with a glass back that's so slick. You're going to drop that thing no matter what.
Yep.
That's to promote the case sales. And then when you do drop the damn thing, it's another $800 to get it repaired.
Right.
Makes no sense.
I mean, I've even threatened my coworkers down at work before and said, I'll just go with an old-fashioned flip phone.
Yeah.
As my father says, remember, Dylan, I had to teach you how to use a spoon.
This is true. Your dad had to teach you how to use a spoon and how to shoot right into the toilet.
Yep. And there's still people that don't shoot right in the toilet, even at 60 years old. Oh, man. That's like, God bless anybody that's a janitor in a school, because they see the worst of the worst.
Yep.
You know.
Well, that was like, I watched Hunky Vape this past week, and he bought this graphics card, and he said it was twice the price of the graphics card that was in his computer. And he said straight out, what did I really notice a difference? Minimal changes, but double the price. That ain't worth it.
Yeah.
That ain't worth it at all.
Not.
I know Trump built his system a little bit, you know, he got some new stuff. But his he's taking advantage of it.
Well, we just lost our host. He just checked out.
Uh-oh.
What happened, Dylan? You leave.
You should
He straight up rage quit on us. But yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with computers, but it's just so much money. I mean, you can dump a shitload into it.
Yeah, you could go hog wild with it, you know, and it's like, do you really need that much?
Right. I mean, I could definitely see it if you had a job where it requires that. And you're making money off of it, then I could see spending the money. But just a vlog or whatever you're trying to do, and then you got so much overkill that you're not even going to use half of what it does.
Exactly.
You know, it's just hard. You know, it's hard to justify it. I mean, I would rather go spend $1,600 on a set of air shocks for my motorcycle.
Yeah,
because I'm going to use it all the time and I want to be comfortable.
Exactly.
You know? So I can justify that expense, and then not only that, but I can work on it myself. I don't have to pay anybody to do it. You know, where, you know, the computer stuff, I mean, yeah, I could spend the money on the computer stuff, but shit, I'd have to go hire some IT guy. Dylan ain't worth a shit. I'd probably have to hire somebody like Ron Jeremy.
Go fuck yourself.
My computer when it goes down.
You dick.
Hey, I'll tell you what, your dad always told me, Dylan, that, you know, he was number one in New York on Radio Shack, so he should know his shit.
That's just all it is. Brian, Neil wants to know is your raspberry coffee recipe on ELR?
Yeah, it is. It is. I've got it under. Let me pick it up for you. I'll give you the link. E-liquid recipes. I will shoot the link right over to you.
Sounds like somebody was Jake breaking in the background. That's what it sounded like.
Damn, sounds like somebody's breaking shit.
Oh, we've got a small road out here. It's called National Road, and we got shit going up and down there every day. And it's only 35-mile-per-hour speed limit. People getting busted all the time. It's like you can really only do 35 on the road, you know.
Yeah.
There you go. We got the link right there.
Hey, what's up, Mark? You son of a bitch.
Hell yeah, man! I'm waiting for that vaping fake and disposable to come out, man. Riding with
No,
Max
Mark,
on it.
it's a sex show. We don't say much about it.
Hey, I think Mark could do a hell of a review on some toys. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I
Oh
really
yeah,
think he
yeah.
could. I mean, he's already got the calipers and shit. He could measure the length and the girth and everything.
Mark, get your ass on here now, you son of a bitch. It's not even Tuesday, so you can't say shit. Oh, well, Devin left.
Yep, he rage quit.
I didn't leave. I closed my camera for a second, so I'll be right back. So.
Oh, you dipshit.
Mark, if you come on, you got to bring a squonker. We're on a global initiative to make squonking great again.
Hey, we would be happy if Mark would just come on. I like
Oh,
Mark.
yeah.
Good dude. Mark's a good dude.
No,
Actually, I can't wait till he starts his streams on his bicycle again. That was good.
well, actually, I was watching all his streams on the bike rides, and some were really great, but I wouldn't have the guts to ride on some of those areas. That's
I
just too
kind
much.
of closed the page on myself while we were still live.
He's
Craig,
off to the. He's
Craig
off
D
to
says
the
that
store
son
to-
of a bitch is drunk.
Yeah, he's headed to the store to pick up a 12-pack of Ultra. You drinking that piss water, Mark?
Nah. Yeah, the only problem with that Michelob Ultra is it's expensive for what you get. And
Oh,
there's
yeah.
not a whole lot of flavor to it.
I gotta stop pulling a Mark and I gotta stop pulling a Chuck and touching things.
Now that Corona extra that you're doing, Devin, that's good stuff.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. I know
love
they
some-
raised the price of Mark's favorite beer down here. It's almost $40 for a 30-pack.
What for that?
Yeah, it's just
That
doesn't make
IPA
any
thing?
sense. That Michelob Ultra.
Oh, that.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
okay, but it's just such a light beer that he goes.
Yeah,
"Pete,
Mark said that's a 12-pack of pee-pee water.
Mhm.
What beer are you talking about?
the
Michelob
Michelob
Ultra.
Ultra."
I thought Mark's favorite beer was Foster's.
He's been drinking fucking Michelob Ultra.
He's cutting down on the carbs.
Yeah,
Oh.
he switched to Michelob because he's
Yeah, 'cause
cutting down on the sugar and shit like that. So.
Yeah.
because of fatty liver.
Well, if he wants to, he ought to try one of the stout beers like Murphy's Stout, Guinness. Those are good.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, I got my flavors in today, so you're gonna get a care package in the mail. So I'm gonna mix you up some juice. So
I think Mark needs a 6-pack of Steel Reserve.
yeah,
That's why they call you the 6-pack kid.
I'm gonna mix
Yeah,
you
they-
up some of this
They have
Irish
Steel
coffee.
Reserve down at Kroger for $1.49 for what is it, a 24-ounce can? I forget what the ABV is on that one, Nick. I think it's 6.7 or 7.5 or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know where I tried that at, but somebody was a cheap ass and brought that Steel Reserve shit. I
it's-
took one sip of that shit. I said, "Not for me, not for me."
Yeah, it's pretty wicked. It's got a nasty aftertaste too.
Oh,
Oof.
You could taste
I mean,
that
I-
the next day.
I don't even think I would even, you know what I'm saying? Like if that was the only beer in the world and I just had to have a beer, I don't even think I could do it then. I
No.
just don't think I could.
Hey, what's
Well,
going on, Brett?
It's like Mark Fagan had that beer hug, the one that's made by Sierra Nevada, and he was drinking it one night on a Friday show, and I went out Saturday afternoon and picked up a couple cans. Whoa, is that stuff strong? It's like 10.1 ABV, and it's like, Jesus, that shit'll knock you for a loop.
What's going on, Brett?
Nick, it was just like, it tasted okay, but after about 10 minutes, it had that bite on your tongue, and it's like, oh, do I really want to drink this shit?
Yeah.
And it's pretty
Oh,
liquid.
there's Mr. Whitney.
Yeah, Mark, why don't you come on, you son of a bitch?
Why don't
Hey.
both of them come on? Mr. Whitney
Yes.
and Mr. Fagan.
My battery shipped out earlier, so
I'm for Brett and Mark. I'm putting the link in chat. Oh no, I put it private. I gotta put it back to YouTube. I'm sending the link in chat. So for Brett and Mark, come on.
Hey, Nick, did you ever have Stroh's beer?
No.
Nah, it was pretty good. They still actually make that. And I was surprised because up in Pennsylvania, it was huge, you know? And
Like,
we
if
used
I
to buy it
drink-
all the time.
If I drink beer, like if I drink just a regular beer, it's usually a Coors Light.
Yeah.
And then if I'm into like the flavored beers, I like Cider Boys.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, the cider boys.
Yeah,
Cider
me
Boys.
and Nick were talking about beers the other day. My father has a best friend that drinks the Red's Apple.
And that's not bad, but I like Cider Boys. Cider Boys got a little bit more of a tart taste to it.
Yeah.
Mark
not
likes that woke
sweet.
beer. He likes drinking Bud Light, but he just won't admit it.
Well, it's like Leinenkugel. They always have that summer shandy beer, you know? It's got
Yep.
that lemony flavor. It's okay, but they make one terrific chocolate flavor. They only bring it out around October, too, for the Oktoberfest thing. And you could get it probably for 2 weeks, and that's it. They make such a limited run on it, but it's delicious. Very good beer.
We got a microbrewery here called Bent River, which they make a Jingle Java flavored beer for Christmas time, and then they got their Uncommon Stout, which is their coffee beer during the regular season. Yep.
Now, Brewdog, they made one that I tried about 3 months ago. It's like a stout beer with its oatmeal stout. It tasted like soap. I would not suggest anybody buying that one. It was okay, but after one can, you don't want to drink anymore. You know, I only bought a 6-pack, but it didn't taste like a stout beer. It was made from oatmeal and stuff like that, and it's not very good.
Yeah.
Not one of their better ones. And they're usually pretty good about making good beers, you know, Brewdog.
Yep.
But that one was just a bomb. It'll probably last through the summer, and that's it. And they probably won't make any more.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why if I'm drinking normal beer, I go for the Corona.
Mark says Bud Light is only when I wear a dress.
But Mark, don't you wear dresses every day?
And with a bra on.
Well, I guess we all knew Mark was a tranny.
Yeah, Stella is a good beer. I like Stella too. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
Well,
Stella makes a good beer.
To me, Stella is.
You know what's really good is Modelo. They make some
Modelo is
really,
good.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah, Modelo's good too. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I thought I was gonna like that Voodoo Ranger. To me, that just tastes like pine needles.
Yeah, that shit'll fuck
Right
you
on
up.
that
Man.
That Voodoo Ranger is a little bit too strong, too.
Not as bad as Four Loko. Four Loko with that 13% alcohol content. Oh my god!
That's gas station beer they mix up in the toilet in the restrooms, you know? That
Yep.
stuff's just nasty. That's not even
Oh
normal.
no, it depends on the flavor though. 'Cause there's
I
some
tried the
that are
grape
good.
one that one time. That's wicked.
They had
I
a
see-
sour apple one that tastes like shit.
Yeah.
I see Cheryl's a connoisseur.
Yep.
He probably likes that chocolate wine.
Yup.
I think Cheryl seems like she's a Merlot person.
You think so? You think it's Merlot?
Yeah, I think she's a Merlot drinker.
Ah.
I'm like Nick. I like my hard liquor.
I don't know. If I was drinking hard liquor, I like those White Russians.
Yep.
I like those. Those are good.
Hennessy all the way.
White Russians.
Carol's got the perfect idea. She says she uses moonshine to scrub her old cast iron pans.
Hey, listen. My father says that she has already a black cauldron, so she's like the Wicked Witch.
Yes, Mark. I've tried Yingling, and it's okay. I mean, yeah, it's all right, but
Never even heard of it.
it's
That's
not
good.
something.
It's pretty big up in Pennsylvania where they're based, and they've been around for 100 years easy, and it's not bad beer. It's pretty good.
Ooh, whiskey
Yeah.
sours.
It's all right.
Hey, Mark, I got some Boro mods I can sell you, buddy. They're for sale. I'll tell you what, Mark. I'll even put a coil in there for you. I'll even have it wicked up and ready for you. I'll ship it direct to you. You don't even have to do nothing but pour the juice in. That's it. But I do
Fucking-
recommend that you wait about 15 minutes for full saturation before firing it. Otherwise, you might have a fireball in there.
Yeah, Mark, if you need to, I have a spare pulse vessel kit. I'll send you that one. I'll put a coil in for you. You can just drop it in your boxer Bora mud, give it a whack.
Hey, I heard Nick was sending you a fucking billet box with a freaking wicked RBA.
Oh, ho, ho. With a wick. Nice. Oh, Cheryl likes rum mixed with different types of juice. There you go.
Hey, listen, I heard Devin likes mixing Fireball with Pepsi.
I do.
There you go.
Mark says, "Get the fuck out with those Boro mods. Just toss them in the garbage."
Man, I'll tell you what. I was out riding, I think it was like 3 years ago. I think the liquor is called either 47 or 57. Something
Nick-
7.
Oof.
But anyways, the drink was called mini beers, and then they put like heavy cream on it.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
that shit was good, dude. I had like, I don't know, 8 or 10 shots of that shit. I had to stay there at that bar for a while. I was like, holy fuck. Like, it all just hit me right at fucking once, dude. And they went down so freaking smooth.
This is
You
what
were-
I mix with my bitter beer and everything like that. If I have a beer that's real harsh, I mix a little bit of lime juice. with that.
Nick, Neil wants to know what boroughs are you getting rid of?
I got a couple Death Mod Boros. I got a Vicious Ant that I'm going to get rid of. I got a 7 Dot Mod I'm going to get rid of.
Did you just get that?
I think that's it, yeah. Yep.
Mark said Fireball and Pepsi. Ew, that sounds nasty.
It's good, you son of a bitch. So,
Fireball and Pepsi.
I
I'm
got
not
some
sure.
Monarchy RBAs if you're interested in those, Neil.
Neil don't need nothing. He's got all the vapes in the world, man. He runs a vape store out of his house. So
Now, BVG's got the perfect thing there. His wife's father makes his own booze. So he's got his own hooch that he can whip up.
Oof.
80 proof. That
yeah,
sounds-
Hippie makes his own moonshine, which is absolutely delicious. Oh man,
There you
it's
go.
so good.
Fireball, Pepsi. Ugh.
Yep.
Dude,
Well, you can-
Fireball is the most fucking disgusting fucking liquor I've ever tried.
That's
Oh.
wicked, isn't it?
Oh. And that's heartburn central for me because I went up to Iowa City at the University of Iowa for my buddy's bachelor party. And I don't know who the fuck ordered that shit, but I had heartburn all fucking night long from drinking that Fireball. That was it. That was the first night and the last night I ever tried Fireball ever again.
Well,
Well, it's all the sugar content.
Fireball's better with Coke, but yeah.
It's drinking Fireball is like eating one of those cinnamon Red Hots.
Yeah, well, they got a lot of sugar content in Fireball.
Yeah, lots of sugar. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
As Mark says, "Oh no, Nathan is here."
Yeah, Nathan's been here. Where the hell you been at, Mark?
Don't
I
make
heard
me
Mark-
text it. Go ahead.
I
Nick.
heard Mark's putting an in-ground pool in the backyard this summer.
There you
Mark,
go.
don't make me text Angela to have her come into this chat right now.
Yeah, Mark, how much are you spending on this in-ground pool? About 12,000.
That's
Oh
gonna be at
no,
least
dude!
12
It's got a water slide with it, and then it's also got the ladder. That's got to at least be $20,000 to $30,000 easy.
Did you have to
Oh,
sell
yeah.
the? I'm wondering if he had to sell Roger for $3 million.
Yeah. Well, we all know Mark is making that high YouTube money for his disposables and everything like that, so they're paying him like 10 or 15,000 per video. So.
I heard Mark got a contract, I think, from Specialized Bike Company. Man, he's gonna start doing bicycle reviews.
There you go.
Probably.
He'll be in competition with Jay Hayes.
Well, no, because he's doing the manual bikes, not the electric bikes.
He says more like a blow up pool from Walmart.
Well, you know what, Mark? There's one way you can save a ton of money on that pool. Go around, get the Mexicans to do it before they get deported, and that way you can get good money to take it back.
Yeah, he already has Mexicans to cut his grass for him during the spring and
Or
summer.
here's another idea. Have me and Devin do it while we're drunk.
There you go.
Damn it, Dylan! Don't give us any ideas.
I will tell Mark one thing to improve his bicycle stream. I want to see the Big Bean.
Yeah.
He needs to go buy the Big Bean.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, yeah,
We
he
spent a
does.
lot of money on that in Chicago, and a lot of our tax dollars from down here went up there for that. I at least want to see the Big Bean.
He said Goldschlager with the shit with the gold flakes.
There's the best wire in the world, Temco. Pay a premium, but it's good wire.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think Mark, being a guitarist, I think he could do fucking Fuse Clapton's. He should be able to do that shit.
Oh, yeah.
He goes, the Big Bean is like an hour away. LOL, fun that bean.
Well,
No,
yeah, Mark, but that so it's basically gonna be a 3-hour stream. It'll take you an hour to get there, an hour to show us around the Big Bean, and then an hour to get back. And there's probably Dunkin' Donuts coffee along the way somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, they got.
I'll tell you what, Mark. I'll tell you what. You do that, I'll buy you a Dunkin' Donuts coffee on the way there and on the way back.
Ooh.
It has to be a butter pecan swirl.
Oh, dude, that butter pecan, dude, he fucked me up last year with that. That's all I drank that summer was butter
He
pecan.
fucked me up with it too.
Mark's
That's all
got
I
to
fucking
go.
drink now.
Mark's got to go to Menards and get himself a Traeger grill for the summer, if he don't already have one.
You got
yeah.
Menards by you?
Oh yeah, he has.
No,
I
I'm
got
talking
one,
about
too.
you.
Yeah, I got one that's only about 4 miles away.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, we got one around here. It's only 1 minute away from me.
Nick, he said that bean is an hour in the car.
So get yourself a bike rack, put it on the back of the goddamn car, and drive your ass there.
Remember, his lazy ass don't have a license. Well, I can't say
Well,
since I don't have
Angela
one either.
can take him. I'll even pay for Angela's coffee.
Hey, check this out, guys. Still working on this crappy wire.
Coilology.
Coilology. I used to build my own coils all the time, and I got so damn sick and tired of it.
Yeah.
I had a nice little machine that I built, custom built, so that I could do my frame staples and stuff. And one day I just woke up and said, "Screw this! I'm just going to buy the cheap shit." You can get these for like $2 or $3 a roll. Yeah.
He says Menards is the best place ever.
Dude, they got everything, dude. They got like a grocery store inside there.
Yeah, you
I
can
don't
buy
have a Menards out here.
Ugh.
We're not bougie like Chicago, like Illinois.
Now,
Hey,
when I
Mark.
need toilet paper and paper towels, I'll go to Menards and buy it because it's a lot cheaper than going to a grocery store.
Hey, Mark, tell Dylan about when you and Angela took me and Brett to Portillo's. He'll like that story.
Oh, you fat fuck.
Yeah, Portillo's is awesome. Nick, have you been to Portillo's?
We have one here, but I'm not a fan of it.
Neil
Oh,
says, Mark, tell a bunch of crackheads you buried some crack in your backyard. You will have that pool dug out in an hour.
Laughing his fucking ass off. Cheryl posted something. What is that? Oh,
Smiley
it's
green face.
yeah, I see it. It's on Rumble chat. I'm reading the Rumble chat. It's pulling up. Yeah.
Fucking Mark.
Brett said the highway hustler floating in the pool.
When Devin stuck his head out of the window in the ghetto and said, "What's up?" to some random ass dude, he almost got shit.
Devin, did that actually happen?
Yeah, to be fair, Mark, I was pretty tipsy when I said that. I was just being polite and everything like that. I didn't know you weren't supposed to say what's up to them, so I was just being polite.
Oh my god, damn it,
You
Devin.
gotta remember, Mark, man, fucking poor Devin, he's from down in Arkansas, so down in Arkansas everybody's related, man, and that shit just doesn't happen up here.
No,
You know everybody's in Arkansas is either brother and sister or cousins.
hey, that's not 100% true.
We're just giving you shit, Devin. We're just
Oh, I
giving
know.
you
Oh, man.
Oh shit, that's funny. The funny thing is, as soon as I said that, Nick knew immediately where the fuck I was going with this.
Yes, I did.
Oh, Mark, you loved it when I said what's up. He was freaking out. He's like, "You better shut up. You're going to get a shot over here."
It was a dark area.
Mark, I know you're not talking after that drunken live stream on Saturday.
But you gotta remember, Fagan, he's from Arkansas, man. He's
Yeah.
from
Well,
Arkansas.
He's from Arkansas where they fuck their own cousins.
No,
That's not true, man. It was a first cousin.
you know
Cousin's
what
still a cousin.
you know what they say about Texas. There's nothing in Texas but steers and queers down there. So,
Oh shit! And Nightclover's in chat, you dick.
oh shit! I'm sorry, Night Clover. Well, he knows. I don't mean any
Actually,
offense.
technically, Nightclover don't count.
Hey, I don't care, man. If somebody's gay and they're okay with it, fuck it, man. But like, when you gotta go and get a life-altering fucking surgery because you hate yourself that fucking bad, that's when I have a problem with it.
I heard Mark is working on a documentary for YouTube, The Lady Boys of Thailand.
Oh,
You know what, Nick? Just for that, I'm gonna go get a life-altering sex change just for you.
Well, bud, then you go ahead and go right on and do it. Let me know how it feels.
Oh, it feels amazing. What are you talking about?
I'll tell your doctor to not give you an anesthetic, that you'll be awake the whole time while they're doing it. And you let me know how it feels.
All right, Mark, you take it easy. We'll see you
All
later.
right, Mark, you son of a bitch.
there you go. That's
Love
what
you,
Mark
Mark.
always used. $50. Me love you so much.
Me love you long time.
Oh, did you tip $50?
No,
Oh,
I set it up where I put my PayPal in the description, so if anybody wanted to donate, they can click that link in the description.
Hey, I got to get a donation for babysitting Dylan. So if you just want to, hit me up later on after the show, that's cool.
You're fucked up.
Oh, yeah. Neil Pitts says, Dylan, we only marry third cousins. Neil Pitts is also in Arkansas, too. So.
Oh, Neil is.
Yeah.
I've never seen this Neil Pitts guy, but I see him all over YouTube land. But I've never got to meet the incredible Neil Pitts. He says the boss is home.
Yeah, Neil Pitts, he lives north of me, so. Let's see. The boss is home, Neil Pitts says.
I'm guessing he's referring to the wife.
Yep.
Yep,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
home. He's got to behave.
Yeah. So, Nick, where's Chewy at today?
Right here.
Oh, okay. Hey, what's
Yeah,
up, Chewy? What
He
you
don't.
doing?
He don't really go far.
Yeah.
You see where Chewy and his cat Buddy, they're both up his fucking ass.
Yeah. Aw, look at him.
Oh, there he
Hey,
is.
what's up, buddy?
He's a fluffy one.
He is fluffy. He's my boy. He doesn't go very far.
Originally, from what I understand, his name is Stitch, but he
Yep.
purrs like a fucking Chewbacca.
Yeah.
That and nobody wanted him. That's how he got the name Stitch. So
Oh, that's sad.
I got him, and I lucked out. I got the better cat out of the whole litter, and I didn't pay $800 for him. So, fine, I'll take him. He's cool as
Yep.
shit.
I know there's a lot of people in my apartment building that go down to the animal rescue and they pick up cats. That's good for them, Keeps
Excuse me.
them company and stuff. But it's funny when I take my dog out, he goes down the hall and he sniffs different doors where he knows the cats are. He's thinking, I want to rip that cat up. I want to rip that cat up. Come on, let me rip him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, some gal I worked with, she no longer works with me. She moved down to Florida, but she went to go get this purebred ragdoll, and I guess he's just not the right colors that people are looking for or whatever, but who cares about the color? He's the coolest cat ever, like he's just fucking cool.
Yeah.
So the breeder was trying to get her to buy both for $800 a piece, so $1,600. She's like, I only came up here for the one cat. Well, then, after hem hawing around this, that, and the other, as soon as she was leaving, the breeder asked her if she would just take him, and she said, "Yeah, I'll take him." And then next thing I know, I get a phone call from her and her other half going down the road asking me if I would take him in. I said, "Yeah, I'll take him in." So that's how I ended up with him.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
Well, cats are pretty cool, though, because sometimes if you're laying in bed at night, they'll get up on you and they'll do that little push motion.
Yeah, he usually crawls up in bed, and me and him, we share a pillow. He'll lay his head on one side of the pillow, I'll lay mine on the other side, and we're out.
Yeah, I know where you're at, Neil. Yeah, I know where that's at.
Oh, so you jumped the border, Neil. You're a border jumper.
Being a boss. Oh, yeah.
yeah,
The old
yeah,
ball
yeah.
of
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angela runs the house.
Yeah, she's the shot caller. She calls the shots.
Mark's just along for the ride.
Yep.
If Angela didn't have Mark, she would be bored with life.
Oh, for real.
Because there's never a dull moment with Mark. You just don't know what the fuck he's gonna do from one day to the next.
Yep. Well, you got to admit one thing. He's had a hell of a journey in the last year. He's got picked up by the cops for riding on the highway. He's gone through some show changes, which is all right, But he's having fun. He's living life to the best he can,
Right.
That's just the way it goes. You wake up every day, you don't know what's going to happen to you. I've learned that a long time ago. And it's just you go with the flow and roll the punches,
Oh yeah.
One thing you never do though is go out of your way to cause other people trouble because it's going to come back to you.
Oh,
Yep.
for real.
It is the case. Ooh, I think I got a coil change coming up on the Crown X. Woohoo! That was a little burnt tasting.
I usually get probably about 3 months out of my coils, if not a little longer.
Yeah.
About 3 months.
Well, unless you're
Just like the Squonker, I'll change the coil once a month.
Right.
Even though it might look good, I'll still change it because you can
Yep.
tell the difference in flavor.
unless you're like Matt, he changes his coils every time he goes to rewick and everything. So
Ooh, that's a lot of changing. Devin, how often do you change yours?
I usually change mine every 2 months. So,
Yeah, and it also depends on the wire, the quality of the wire. Now, if I were to take the Temco wire here, this is premium wire. I don't have to worry about that for like 3 months. But that Coilology shit, that goes once a month.
yeah.
You got to.
I still think the Coilology is the best fucking Chinese coils you can get, man. It's just
Oh yeah, that's why I bought them because I got tired of making my own, and I said, well, I got all this Temco wire to make Claptons and fused Claptons and shit like that, aliens. But the time-consuming part of it is you got to watch things. You got to have a magnifier in front of you just to see it so it doesn't get screwed up. Then you start looking at Coilology. It's like, well, shit, it's only a couple bucks a roll. Buy 10 rolls and pay $5 to have it shipped on the slow boat from China, and you got it made.
oh, there you go.
I get them off of Health Cabin's site over there, and they're real slow to ship, but it's cheap.
Right.
Yeah. Neil Pitt says this Bonzer Pro in single coil mode is killer. Great flavor.
The
I heard
airflow,
you-
Neil Pitts, isn't too smooth.
Yeah, I was gonna order me and Brett the Bonza Pro after next week, so on payday. So
Well, the Goon on here, I've got a single coil in there because you got DNA 75C, you got 75 watts max. I don't want to put a dual coil in there. I just got a single. There you go.
yeah, that thing is sick. I like that. That thing is
Yeah,
bad ass, man.
that is one sick color combination there, Nick. That looks good.
Yeah. I got the Goon. I never had a Goon before, and I was able to get it off of a buy-sell trade, and it just happened to be this color, and he gave me the tip, and then I have a green barrel as well, and it just happened to match the mod. So it was like,
Wow.
that was like a direct match. Like, I don't think I've ever seen an RDA match so well without having to have it altered,
Right.
So that was cool.
The only Goon that I don't have is the titanium one. I'm on the lookout to buy it. Whoever's got one for sale, I'll get it off them. That's the only one in the entire collection I don't have.
Yeah.
Get the titanium one.
Neil Pitt says the airflow is great. Oh, okay.
Barney high end.
Yeah, Barney.
Well, Cheryl,
Just
you'd like this
jealous.
squonker. Cheryl's got to get a Rebel mod next. That's her next.
Oh, Rebel. Yeah, I've heard of Rebel. They're out of the UK, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I've heard of Rebel. Yeah.
I think I've got a total of 10 of their mods. And,
Yeah.
they make a good product.
Yeah. I think somebody told me that I can't remember who it was, but I think Ginger knew the people that were at Rebel Mods or
Yeah.
something like that. And
I think from what I understood, the guy that started Rebel used to work for Ginger.
oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I remember one time I went onto their website and everything, and for one of their mods, they were wanting like $300 for it or something
Yeah.
like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, but she wants to get a Harpy mod.
Yeah, there you go. So, Dylan, when can we expect some reviews coming from you? So,
You asked this last Friday. I said I gotta do my billet box review. I've been busy helping my father out and stuff like that. So hopefully I'll push that out soon. Maybe give or take this weekend.
well, there you go. I know Nick is excited to see you do a build stream tonight on my show. So,
Hey! Pushing the luck there.
Dylan, put your fucking pants on. We're live.
He needs to do a build. He needs to do a build. I want a wicking tutorial.
You know, every time Devin says, "Dylan, put your fucking pants on," not Devin, but Nick gets all fucking.
Hey,
Funny
Dylan,
bone
check
face.
that one out.
It was just completely random. Like, as soon as I clicked on YouTube, that was like the first thing that came out. And it was just
Well, that's why I do it, because I know it makes Nick laugh, and I'm going to do it again tonight. So,
Oh shit!
Rebel Mods at one time had bad quality problems.
Well, they did it one time. They changed their stuff around. Now they use PA12. And at one time they had the same problem as Boxer, where the fade on the mod itself, and the color was always coming off real quick because it was PA11 dyed, and the dye wasn't sticking right. So now
Yeah,
they
I've
all
seen-
move up to PA12.
Yeah, Brian, I've seen this mod before. I don't like the design of it for some reason, especially with the proprietary tank.
Yeah, that looks kind of funky in what they're charging for it too. Don't you think
Yeah.
it's a little high?
Charging like $130 just for a small device that's probably
Yeah.
made out of plastic.
It's got hand feel for days.
Yeah.
Now I know a lot of your mods have hand feels for days.
I love my BMM mod. I do.
Oh yeah.
I do know that I got to get up first thing in the morning and ship that mod out to Brett. So, I got to do that tomorrow morning and get that sent to him, and we'll be even, because me and Brett traded. He traded to me this squonker for the triple 21700 Boxer that was owned by Mr. Mark Fagan. So, so he's excited about getting that. So,
That's a triple 21700.
This one is a single 21700, but the one that I had, the other one is a triple 21700. So actually, I got it right here.
I got a triple 21700, a Rebel one. It's gray. Man, that thing is heavy. You get 3 batteries in there. It's got some weight. Yeah.
Yep.
Nope.
So that one's going to Brett. So you got to ship that out tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love Brett, man. Brett is such a good dude, man. He's a brother, man. I love him to death. Such an awesome dude.
Oh yeah.
Well, you got to remember, in the vape community, we all have to stick together.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We all have to continue to fight, man. And we have to continue to put the pressure on these fucking corrupt politicians. So,
Oh, yeah.
No, but all honesty, I got to agree with Brian because of the fact that, if it wasn't for vaping, none of us would be doing this stream or even Devin's stream at all either,
Yeah.
On top of that, none of us will be going into Chuck's room every night, talking, cracking jokes on each other and things like that.
Yeah.
well, that's what we're all here for, is to help people quit smoking. So, like
There's-
we
Yeah.
do.
Ooh.
So,
There's the Rebel one that I got, the triple 21700.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I
yeah,
like
it's not
that.
bad at all. Well, you got to figure that's euros to dollars. It's about 230. Then
Oh wow.
your shipping, so you're going to pay about 265 to get it to you.
Now, how fast is their shipping? Does it take like a week and a half to get, or something like
Yeah,
that?
it's about a week and a half to get because they'll shoot it through Royal Mail. Royal Mail, after having it for about 3 days, they bounce it around. It'll end up in New York and customs, and from there they'll ship it out.
Oh,
So
nice.
it sits in customs for about 2 days.
Right.
It's not.
Cheryl said we wouldn't all be friends. Absolutely, yeah, we wouldn't have all met each other and everything like that. So, yeah. Speaking of that, next month in April will be officially a year since I've known you guys. So,
There you go.
because I came in April of last year, so
Hell yeah.
which would be awesome. So, we'll definitely be celebrating that on a show. So, it should be awesome.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Neil Pitt says Dylan would be pimp out on a corner if it wasn't for vaping. Oh.
Shut your mouth.
What happened to Ron Jeremy? Did he leave? Oh,
He went to go lay down. He texted me because he's not feeling well.
oh,
Well, it is Friday, so
yeah.
God bless anybody that had a good job today that worked their ass off and they're now off working and having a good beer.
Hell
Absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely. We know
Devin's
Nick.
having a nice good beer.
I am, man. Absolutely. It's Friday. I'm hanging out with my friends and everything like that. So I couldn't
I've
ask
been
for a better life.
kind of laying off the alcohol since New Year's Eve because I got to get that stent put in my heart and got to go through the artery there. And I figured I'd give it a little break before I can drink again.
And then
Yeah.
New Year's Eve, I'm going to be drunk.
Well, New Year's
Dylan,
Eve, I
New
didn't
Year's-
do bad.
Yeah,
I think
New
I had
Year's-
12 shots on New Year's Eve and 14 drafts. That wasn't too bad. Now, we started at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, ended up about 1 o'clock in the morning.
All right.
So we did pretty good.
And Neil Pitt says April 14th is my birthday and my 6-year anniversary of stopping smoking. Well, happy early birthday, Neil.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, happy early birthday.
I remember New Year's Eve of 2 years ago. I went over to my old friend's house or whatever in my high school. Went to the store, bought a whole six pack of Corona. Me and him split that. Next thing we know, we went to the liquor store. Fucking bottle of vodka, fucking turkey bourbon, fucking Jack Daniels, Jameson. I was fucking going.
That wild turkey will light you up.
So by the time we went to go down the stairs, I tried running down the stairs as fast as I could. Missed a couple of steps.
That's not a good thing.
and
Head
Dylan
first
was
into the
puking
fucking
his
wall.
guts up. So, weren't you, Dylan?
And
You
Nick, we've all done that before, haven't we?
Head first
Oh,
into
yeah.
the wall.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Everyone
slip,
was
trip,
fucking
fall,
laughing.
boom.
Yep.
But the best part is when you do fall, you're so drunk you don't feel it.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
by the time I got
Yeah.
to the porch, I had to sit down. I'm like, yeah, no, fuck this. Went upstairs. By the time 4 in the morning came, they're like, dude, you're too fucking drunk. Just stay the fucking night. Don't even bother going home until the morning time. I was like, all right. Next morning comes, ordered coffee, had it delivered, went home. I was like, I'm never drinking that hard again.
No.
I'm not
Yeah.
partying like that again.
It's better than falling off the porch because when I get drunk, if I'm drinking outside, I always end up falling off the porch and everything like that. Fucking.
Oh no, I remember so speaking about that shit. So there was one day we had to go watch my dad's friend's son play fucking football in the ring. So we're all walking down off the deck. You see me 1 minute, next thing you know, it's like I fucking disappeared. Everybody's like, where the fuck Dylan go? Look now, like, how the fuck did you bust your fucking ass going down the goddamn stairs? I have no idea. Shit happens.
Yeah. I talked to my doctor and I asked her about, the cardiologist and that. And she says, well, don't drink anything for now. Alcohol is very bad for you before you get that thing put in. And I said, hey, how hard is it for them to put that in? And they explained it to me. They'll take your wrist and make a little slit there, and then they go up through your veins, down through the heart, and then they just open that up, and you're good to go.
Yep.
And you're in, you're out in one day. It's like getting your gallbladder removed nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of looking forward to it, because I knew there was a problem. I thought maybe it was like COVID again, and that because I was getting dizzy when I stood up, and I wasn't out of breath. I just had no energy. So I took a pulse oximeter thing, put it on my finger, and my oxygen levels low. I called my doctor, and she gave me the blood test done down the street. Oxygen was low there too, and I got a little bit of anemia, so that doesn't help. And she says, "Well, I'm going to get a CT scan of your lungs and that to make sure you're all right." Here they caught the blockage in the heart, and I went and got the nuclear dye test done, and the doctor was really good about it, and the guy knew his stuff. He said, it's in the critical area. He says it's made it small enough where you're not getting enough oxygen pumped through the bloodstream. That's why you would feel dizzy and lightheaded and stuff like that. And I said, that's cool. I said, how big of a problem is it going to be? He said, no problem at all. He says, we'll have you in and out one day. I said, that works
There you
for
go.
me.
Oh, yeah.
And you figure I'm 65 and heart disease ran in my dad's side of the family. So I got to expect that, at my age,
Yep.
just do it, get it done, and be done with it.
Absolutely.
Well, in your case, Brian, 65 is the new 35. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, I still chase 35-year-old women.
Oh, there you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I used to date one up in Pittsburgh. I think she was 32. I couldn't keep up with her, though. She was just a little loony. She was, too much of a drinker for me, She was never coherent 8 hours out of the day. The rest of the day, she was drunk. It was like...
Hey, listen.
Like that,
Hey, listen, Brian. You chase the 30-year-old woman. Devin chases the cougars.
I like older women. I'm 27, and fuck, dude, I like them 35, 40. So
I'm not talking about
Oh, yeah.
35, 40. I'm talking about like fucking 75, 80.
Oh, no,
that's you.
that's pushing it.
You like them 75, 80. So
Yeah, wasn't there, Dylan, some like silver-haired girl that you were like looking at one point?
No, I think it was either Neil or Marcus that posted on Facebook a picture of a guy and a woman with my face like fucking CGI'd on a fucking body.
Yeah.
Are you
No,
sure that's how it
yeah.
went down? I thought
Yeah.
that was actually you.
No, that wasn't me.
every time some old lady hits Dylan up, she asks him, "You want to see me naked?" And Dylan's like, "Yeah, I do."
I don't even think it's that. She's probably wearing a skirt with no panties on. As soon as he whips that thing out, she jumps right on.
Oh no, I say, whoa, pause. I'll tell her, you wanna give me sucky? You gotta pay me $5.
$5, huh? Well, you're
$5
cheap.
sucky.
You're cheap.
All right, I'll tell you the best thing when you're single and everything like that, okay? So you'd go and get you a couple of frozen pizzas, right? And you cook them and get you a cold 6-pack of beer. And then I would rent a porno, and I'd call that date night and everything like that. So my beer's cold, and I got that pizza and everything going on.
Yep.
Everything, that's what you call date night right there when you're single. So, yeah.
And hey, Devin, and I mentioned your left and right hands don't count unless you're numb.
Well, yeah, there you go. That was a real picture, Dylan Neil Pitt says. So.
No, it was not you, motherfucker. You or Marcus CGI that shit, bitch.
I just can't picture Dylan dating a 75-year-old lady,
No,
Right.
that's where you get in bed. You bring out this horsehair brush and you got to dust the dust off of it.
Well,
there you
that's why she went to go visit Dylan, because Dylan gets down with that shit, man.
No, because then I gotta blow all the crop dust off.
Yeah.
I know me. When I'm 80 years old, you're going to find me on a street corner waving $100 bill, going, "Oh, miss."
I don't know, man. I just know that there was somewhere out in the vape space that Dylan was with this, elderly woman, which is, there's no problem with that,
Oh, no.
and that was a thing,
No. I can just picture it now. Nick's gonna be pulling up to an 80-year-old woman in a Lamborghini, whipping out a $10 bill, like, "You want to come sucky for $10?"
Hell no, I'll take the Lamborghini.
Yeah,
Fuck
the
that.
Lamborghini.
I'll take the Lamborghini. You want a bang? Fine, I'm walking away with this car.
You want some sucky action? Okay, that's fine, but I'm keeping the car.
$5 ain't gonna cut it, bro. I'm not that cheap.
Yeah, really.
Roll up in a Lamborghini, yeah, I'll take the Lamborghini off you.
I may be a dirty hooker, but I ain't no cheap hooker.
Well, gentlemen, I'm gonna have to run to the grocery store and get some stuff, so I'm off the
All right,
bounce.
Nick.
All right, brother.
So,
All right, Nick. We'll see you
have a
tonight.
good one,
bud.
guys.
Peace.
All right.
Have a good one, Nick. Bye-bye.
Anyways, everybody in chat, I guess we're gonna have to call it. So we will see you tonight on Devin's show. Devin, if you want, you can leave I think I made you moderator, so you can drop a link to your channel in the chat. So for those who are not subscribed to Devin's channel, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe and leave a like, comment, and share that video. We're going to be starting that stream 8 o'clock New York time, whatever other time, depending on where the hell y'all are.
Yeah, I'm dropping a link now. So
There you go.
copy. And there we go. All right, there you guys go.
That way, if y'all want to see more of mine and Devin's beautiful faces, including Brian's, come see that show tonight.
You're going to be going. You're going to go through Zoom, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Devin's
All
show, we're good. We go through Zoom. For our show, which is the show that you and I do, Brian,
Yeah.
we will be going through strictly Rumble.
All right. Hey,
All
Devin.
right,
Devin, do I need a password on that?
Zoom is 2022. It's the same password that I.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
In your Zoom thing, there should be a drop down menu for what room you want to go to,
Yeah.
and Chuck's Zoom room should be right there.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
All right. So everybody in chat, we will see you same time, same day, same time next after this.
Yep. We'll see you guys later. See y'all.
All righty, guys. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye.